with another haul, and I've got some goodies from Jackson's that I'm really looking forward to trying out. Some of these things are recommended by you guys, so I'm really excited to try them. So first up on my haul, I had a look on Jackson's on what was new, and I saw these Yuli watercolors, and I just thought these ones looked so nice. These are the Shiny Fairy Dust Volume 2 ones, and I got a dot card to try them out first of all. This dot card was £4, and to be honest, you get a really decent amount of paint on these dot cards, and I thought it was well worth trying out to see if I like them before then purchasing a set and seeing what they're like beforehand for £4. I didn't think this was too bad, so I'm going to test these ones out and see what they're like. I really like how shimmery they are, so I think these are going to look absolutely stunning on some of the black paper that I've got. Jackson's is really good for testing out products, so you can buy a lot of items in their samples, and they're usually pretty inexpensive, so you can test them out before you actually buy full size, and that's what I really like about these dot cards. These sorts of paints aren't ones that I would use all that often, so for me personally, a dot card like this is probably the way to go, so I'm really happy with this little dot card. There was a nice addition just to add to my basket and add to the rest of my stuff. So this is an example of one of the items you can get in the sample area of Jackson's. You can buy these really small little packs of paper to test out, and it's sort of like a try before you buy. So I'm using my paintbrushes that I love by Jackson's. These are the ones that I absolutely swear by. They're so comfortable to use for watercolors. I just really enjoy them, and again I will link these in the description box, but they are my absolute favorites, and they're not that expensive either. Let's get some of this one on here first. This is the one that I've gravitated towards, I think, because it's got that pinky tone to it. Oh, that is incredible. Can we see that on camera? I'm not sure, but that looks absolutely gorgeous. It's so pink against that black. I'm not sure whether the camera does this justice, but it does look absolutely stunning. I'm going to go in now on SFD1, which is more of a greeny colour. From where I'm sat at the moment, it looks more purpley pinky colour. Again, I'm not sure how well this will show up. SFD3. Now this one from here looks a lot more yellow. And I'm now going to go SFD4. It looks very pink from here. So like more of a magenta-y kind of pink. So we do have one that looks very pink, and then this one has got a very green tone to it. This one has got sort of a yellowy gold, and then this one is a really nice blue purple. All of them are really lovely colours, and this is the Shiny Fairy Dust Volume 2 swatch card or dot card. So I have actually also swatched them on just plain white paper, so you can see how they look compared to on the black paper. You can see the difference. Now I have linked everything that I've purchased in today's video in the description box. So if you are interested in picking up any of these items, then check out those links. If you've never used Jackson's before, then you can get yourself a 10% discount just by following my link, and that will be applied at the checkout automatically for you. Don't need to add any codes, it will just go through automatically. So if you do use that link, thank you in advance, because I do then get a little bit of a kickback, but it does not cost you guys any extra. Next up is an item that I have not tried before. I've not got any of these, and I really wanted to give them a go, and that's the alcohol inks. I bought 5 alcohol inks, and I'm really looking forward to seeing the colours of these. So I've got deep turquoise, I've also got deep magenta, apple green, and aubergine purple. And then last but not least, I've got brilliant fuchsia, and I think these will be quite fun to work on in my sketchbook. I used to use inks all the time, but I've never tried the alcohol inks before, so I'm looking forward to giving these ones a go. They're not that big, but they're also not very expensive. So they're 10ml each, and they're only £1.60 on Jackson's website, which I thought was an absolute bargain because I think they will last a really long time. They're not something I'm going to use all that often, but again, I think they're quite handy to have in the studio, so I'm looking forward to using those. So I've got the aubergine purple, the deep turquoise, the deep magenta, the apple green, and also the brilliant fuchsia. So these are on a child lock, and I'm never the best at opening the children locks. Obviously they want to keep me out. Can I get it? No, I cannot. Why am I so rubbish at this? Oh, there we go. So it's got a really little spout on there, and I am actually really looking forward to seeing these colours. I think they're going to be so vibrant. Now, I've not used them before, so if you've got any suggestions on what to do with alcohol inks, then let me know. So that one is the deep turquoise. Now this one I think is going to be really bright, really vibrant, and this one is the deep magenta. Now for the apple green, that's very bright as well. I thought the magenta and the bright green would go really nicely together. Then the last one is the brilliant fuchsia. So those are the alcohol inks, and like I said, if you can give me some tips on using them, I'd be really grateful. I then picked up this Sea White of Brighton sketchbook. It's got 60 pages and they're 200 GSM. Now I really wanted a landscape sketchbook. I really do enjoy working in an A5 sketchbook, but I wanted a landscape one specifically for creating landscapes in, and I just really liked the look of this one. It's got an elastic on the side there, and then it's stitch bound. The paper feels really nice. It feels slightly textured. It is watercolor paper that is stitch bound. You know how I don't like a ring bound. So there's also a pocket that expands at the back, so you can also keep loose items in that pocket if you want to. I personally don't use those pockets, and again, it's just such a nice little sketchbook. I used to use Sea White of Brighton sketchbooks all the time when I was a student. I just thought this one would be a really nice pocket size sketchbook to have if I'm going out and I want to do some drawing or painting, plein air. I've then bought quite a few different Derwent Lightfast pencils, and they've been recommended by you guys so many times. I've been wanting to try them for ages, and then in my last video somebody commented saying why not buy some open stock. So that's exactly what I have. I've got 9 different pencils by Derwent in the Lightfast range. So each of these colouring pencils were £2.90 each, so they are fairly pricey pencils, but I think they're going to be really good. I believe they're going to be a good mix between my Prismacolors and my Polychromos, so they may feel a little bit like the Caran d'Ache Luminance colouring pencils that I have. We'll give them a go and I will let you know what they are like. So I might do an upcoming video giving these a full test run, but I will swatch each of them in this video to let you know what they are like. So I've got the yellow, I've got the dark indigo, I've got a dark cyan, I picked up a white. I think it'll be really interesting to see how this white pencil layers on top of the other colours, to see if it blends in or whether it sits on top. I then got the cinnamon. I thought this looked like a really lovely colour. A natural brown. I got the Mars orange, the flame. Then I also got a mallard green, which looks like a lovely, lovely colour. So this one is the mallard green. They definitely feel like they blend really nicely. They feel quite buttery. The dark indigo. And I absolutely love these dark indigo kind of colours, like the dark indigo. I love Payne's grey, any sort of like dark bluey tones I'm really a big fan of. We've actually just decorated our bedroom with these sorts of dark colours. This is the dark cyan. They've got a slightly different tone to them, both really dark. So this is the natural brown, and then this is the Mars orange. And this one is the flame yellow, then the cinnamon. I just want to see if it layers on top. There you go, you see how different it makes that blue look? You see that? Right here, so I've just gone over it in that area of that dark indigo. So it does sit on top really quite nicely. They felt really nice. So again, let me know in the comments what you think I should create with these colouring pencils. So hopefully with these colours I can create a nice piece of artwork and give these a real test in an upcoming video. So if you want to see the rundown on these Derwent Lightfast pencils, then make sure you subscribe to see exactly what these ones are like. Now I know it wasn't the biggest haul in today's video, but these are all items that I just really loved the look of, and I thought that they would be really nice additions to my studio and a nice way to experiment. I'm really looking forward to using those pencils in a lot more detail. Let me know in the comments what you think I should draw with them, because I'd really love some of your suggestions. Also, let me know what you would buy out of this little haul, what takes your fancy. If you have enjoyed today's video, give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe so you never miss out on any of my future videos, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.